MooseTalks.
Look at this. We got the new little moose guy. Sadly, I recorded an episode one time, and like the other time, and it didn't really go through. So this will be a new recording of that kind of episode with the stuff that I drew from that. It was supposed to be Focus and Wizards, but that kind of fell through because of the recording not having the audio in it. But basically what it was getting towards is not hesitating when you write down something and just getting straight towards it, like actually just doing it. That way you're not giving yourself like backdoors or excuses or like leeway to be able to not do it. And if you do have something you want to plan, write it out and have an exact time to get to it and stay to it. For me, it has to be within that day, and it has to be within like at least like 3 to 4 hours if I'm estimating it, I think, looking at it correctly. But usually I want to write it down and get straight to it, write it down, get straight to it, write it down, get straight to it. That way I don't have any like leeway to get to it. Benjamin Franklin has a quote actually, which is why put off what you can do to, like, why, it was basically the gist of it was why do tomorrow what you can do today kind of thing. But I think it's about being proactive and not giving yourself the room. Another part of it, to some extent, goes to analysis paralysis later. If you like overthink it and you just don't do it, or like let's say you do give yourself room and time comes around and you slump down and you don't get to it. That's the gist of it. These are the 4 dark magi, and I kind of developed these the other day and they were really silly. Also, this music is not as much of a vibe as I thought it was, at least not for what I want. Let's try this. Maybe this will be fine. This one's more my vibe. That's a bit better. But the wizards were, and I screwed up the name. I can see it. That's Ribeye Rodney, the greatest Minotaur necromancer the world's seen. I basically made like really terrible wizards and said like what would they, like if they were the dark lords of a world, like the evil bad guys. Like what would that look like? That's so silly. And so we have Bushy, the wizard that controls hair. Anything without hair doesn't control it. Not an issue for him. We have Bagus Horatio Thomas II, a gambling and paper wizard, who is just carrying around toilet paper on his back and has playing cards and a giant book, I guess. Stabatha Cutlass, who just has a bunch of knives. I don't know. And then Ribeye Rodney, who's an actual like necromancer. I think we're gonna explore like one of these wizards today, and that could be silly. Possibly get to another one tomorrow. I don't know which one I want to go towards. I kind of want to do Bushy because he's silly. So big hairy man. Because like the idea is his robe is also made out of hair. Like he just controls hair. It's just a silly hair man. Yeah, I wonder what his evil power would be, if not like he has a forest made out of hair that he's like trying to control people with. I don't know. It sounds ridiculous, but like that would be like his grand evil task. Also, Discord's going off. I didn't even realize it. I should boopity close it on my desktop and use my phone. That way you lovely people do not hear it. have to redesign him again. Yeah, that seems like what he would have. He would have like this the hair zone. It's a place where Bushy basically is subjugating the force with his hair. The forest with hair golems. And controlling the creature's follicles. I guess he's just a tyrant. He's just a tyrant who like messes with your hair. That's all he is. And I guess he turns his own hair into little golems, which I can't imagine being great feeling. But now we have more lore to Bushy. I gotta tell my friend something. Also, he has a brush that he carries around. I don't know what said brush is. He just has it. Maybe I should like. Maybe it's the brush of ages. I don't know. Maybe this is what caused his hair to come to life. But that would be too. Like anybody could wield that. Then that's the issue with that. No. What's his dark backstory, actually? Yo, what if they were like office people? Actually, I like that. They were office people that I'm actually write that down. Office workers that turned the world fantasy into a apocalyptic fantasy. Like, imagine a world where, like, basically, I guess the necromancer just has necromantic powers, but the idea that Bushy was, like, had less hair, he's probably balding, and then gained the ability to grow and control hair, and, like, destroyed the world with it. And the rest of the characters are just as wacky. Like, that just sounds amazing to me. I should have timed the chat. I don't know how long it's been going for. I will stop at 5:30. At least for this video. Because I go by a very basic way of getting things done, as well as what I said, where I'm not hesitating. Is any work done at any time is work done. So I'm going to record a second video, I think, to have out for you lovely people later. Oh, why hide it? This is a vibe. I feel like he would have had, like, the dad stash. See, like, his character's evolving. I like that. Oh, what if he's an orc? Yo, he's green. Yo. I like the idea, basically, like, office... an office space with fantasy beings. Like, that just makes me laugh. Like actual goblins, like, working in cubicles. Like, the fantasy races all just got more modernized. So that'll be fun. It's like, imagine you took a fantasy world put it in mundane land, and then a post-apocalypse happened because of wizards getting power. You maybe through-line it that they all read from like a mystic book or something that like imbued them with magical abilities from another dimension, and there's like a darker force behind that. That could be cool. And the fact that Bushy's an orc is kind of neat. Maybe that's what the hats are. Maybe they got the... I don't know. What do his golems look like? Do they just look like tiny versions of him? I like to imagine that Bushy is not too evil all the time. Like when he's not raging, he's like Winston from Overwatch. He just has like his glasses on. He's just chilling back in a couch, reading a nice book while subjugating the people around the forest, obviously. He's just like, yeah. I like this this big guy with glasses, and he's just doing that. What did he look like before, though? It's a good question. I guess he has a big head. I didn't even realize how, like, the sideburn thing works. I like that, though. I like that he's got, like, a massive head. It's kind of silly. Just to hold all that hair knowledge. This is what happens when a dad becomes evil, right? That'd be funny. You know, like the generic has a mustache man. I imagine he didn't really have hair, and that's the joke. Is like, oh, this is him with hair again. Yeah, like maybe these mutton chop like things in his beard is gone. The real Bushy. His name is what's his name? Oscar Bushwell. There you go. That's his like work name. Back before the war. Back before the tree nymphs grabbed the world crystal and sent everything into disarray.
We could all benefit from a little bit more perspective.
What do you mean?
That sounds like a friend.
Everyone feels small. Keeps the ego in check. Makes you feel
Ego.
human. And all those stupid, insignificant problems that we stress out about on a daily basis just really don't seem to matter at all anymore.
Who made this?
Beautiful.
This ad? Is this an ad or is this in the soundboard? The SoundCloud. This is what is that? It was in it. That's ridiculous. What else we got here? Oh yeah, no, like, turns out jazz is like my vibe. This is our boy. Bushy, the IT professional. I guess he's really good at computers. IT lead. There you go. So that's Bushy. I guess he exists in a world where he was the IT lead. Now he controls hair in a apocalyptic setting. I don't know what could have gone wrong. What if in this world the radiation wasn't the issue? It's the magic. Like a magic apocalypse. And like strange things be happening to these guys and they're learning how to deal with it. Like everybody in the world is like a mutant like him. It's just these are like the most powerful ones. I like that. I call this, it's a magic apocalypse. Magic apocalypse. That's it. This IT specialist, Oscar Bushwell, can become Bushy the Follicle Wizard. Yeah. I guess the hair, like, just overtook him. Like, he could never, ungrow it. It just, like, took over his clothes and his body. So he has, like, a big hair mass. And he enjoys it. Reading his little digest book.
Se você disser que eu desafino amor,
playing Scrabble in the morning while he subjugates the people of the forest to make modern television work for him again. Because I honestly don't think Bushy is a real threat. He's just a guy trying to chill out. Bushy Shagwell. I mean, Bushy Oscar Bushwell. I have to figure that out. But yeah. Looks fantastic. I guess I gotta make him green now. He's an orc. Does he have like an orc tan? Is he yellowish? Oh, what this is? I'll just make him green. He's green boy. It ain't easy being green and cheesy. I like the idea that he's just like a normal dude. At least he was. That's how time changes you, I guess. You were just a normal dude. We're gonna keep this going until he's colored, and then that's the end of this one. But essentially, yeah, when you say you want to do something, do it, and then get it out of your way. That way you get to more stuff and keep doing it. That's the basis of this this video. I think he would have a green tie. He's representing. There we go. It's great. I'm happy.
sabe nem sequer pressente. É que os
I kind of want to draw some of his like little goblin coworkers,
fotografei você.
or like different creatures in the office space. He's not all goblin,
Revelou-se a sua
but I think that would be just amazing. Like, he's got like one friend that stuck with him even after the mutation, and it's like a goblin.
Ele é o maior que você pode encontrar, viu? Você com sua música esqueceu o principal. É que no peito um desafinado, no fundo do peito bate calado. É que no peito um desafinado.
Oh, I love these. This is a great office goblin.
Coração é que no
I feel like he was working.
peito, bem no fundo do peito.
He's just working on his keyboard.
É que no peito do desafinado também
I'm not even trying to draw him perfectly. I just want a little guy.
bate coração.
He was Bushy's friend in this world. What was his name? I wanna. His name is Baxter. There we go. There you go. This is Baxter the Goblin. Bushy's best childhood friend. They went to college together. There we go. That's how this relates. They literally went to the business school with each other, or IT class. I went to college together. Yeah. This is his like best friend, basically. This guy and him, they're just like two buds, just chilling in the fort. I don't know what he turned into. We'll have to visit that next, maybe. Maybe I'll use this world. I have an idea, but till next time.